Um, Today I wanted to take a little tour of the materials page so you could see how things are set up. One of the first things I'm going to show you is that the calendar feature has changed just a little bit. It used to be that your assignments would all show up under the calendar by default. Now you have to click on this little arrow and then your assignments will pop up. The next thing I want to point out is that starting today, you don't have to do attendance anymore for each individual class. So you'll be going up to the course page, course tab, excuse me, and clicking on attendance, and then that will have attendance for you each day for all of your classes. Much more efficient, and I'm glad they made that change. All right, the other thing I have here is my new office hours. Beginning today and continuing on, I will be available on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 8:15 to 11:30 a.m. and then 1:15 to 4 p.m. The time between that is for prep and also for lunch. So I may not be answering emails in real time during that time period. Again, if you want to contact me, my preferred way of contact is email, and I will be checking my phone messages occasionally. Speaking of contacts, if you are working on your problems and find you want some help, I can do one-on-one help if you request that you want a 10-minute Google chat. And I will set that up, send you an invitation on an agreed upon time. All right, so let's focus here on assignments. Where I had the daily agenda before, I now have a weekly agenda. We're going to be giving you your assignments all on Monday for the week, so you can work on them at your own pace. And notice that for this week, your assignments are all due again Sunday at 11:59 p.m. And so the assignments are Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and then Wednesday, I'm going to call Workday Wednesday. There won't be anything new for that day. So if we go up here to my calendar, you'll notice that all of the assignments for the entire week are right here. They're all numbered. So rather than posting the titles on my calendar, I posted the numbers of the assignments. So these are all solution assignments, and this week you're doing 3 through 6. And notice that on some days, for example, tomorrow you have 4.1 and 4.2. They go together. It's just that they're in different Schoology modes. All right. Let's see here. And you can go back and look at previous week's agendas on the PowerPoint. All right, you still have the link for the periodic table. And then if you want to go to the individual lessons in the solutions folder, I'm going to start organizing them again by weeks. And so here's last week's 3 assignments: the distance learning information, structure of water, and water solutions. And then here are all of the assignments for this week. And this might actually be easier because I've noticed that under the calendar, they don't always appear in order. And it is recommended that you do these in order. The lessons will make more sense that way. All right, and then right under that, I have a parking lot for chemistry. If you find you have a question that doesn't need an immediate answer, you can put it in the parking lot. And then if other students see your question and can answer it, great. Otherwise, I'll get to the parking lot at least a couple of times a day to answer questions. All of the quarter 3 information is now in a folder. If you haven't filled out the survey for the juniors for the yearbook, go ahead and do that. Again, you've got the book by chapter, and we are in chapter 15. So when you open the book, You can look at it by entire chapter. This little frowny face shows up. You just have to go ahead and click on entire book by chapter here, and then you get a list of all of the chapters that you want to go into. All right. Let's see here. Back to my materials page. And then the directory that I had up here for the distance learning information is still here. I just moved it down. And I don't know if you noticed, but each one of these topics in the table of contents is a link to the particular page. So if you're interested in knowing about attendance, for example, you can just click on attendance and it takes you here. And again, it reminds you about the attendance Schoology course. All right. I think that about does it. Again, I will be updating updates every morning, and there should be something there by 9 o'clock. So have a good day, have a great week, and watch for updates. And have a great Monday.